Hello, welcome everyone. It is time now for a look at our selection of classic clogs, and it is that time of the year where we're looking at new colours and we're looking at new styles as well, because you might just want to take a step in a new direction but you want your trusty clogs by your side. Well, stand by to do a bit of clog shopping because we've got quite a lot to show you. This is such a lovely array of colours here. It's really, really lovely. It's like opening the new door to a new chapter, Sheila, isn't it?
It is. Isn't it nice to see so much colour? Beautiful colours as well. Gorgeous leathers. And I think a clog, if you've never, well, you probably have tried a clog, but many years ago when they were really heavy. But these are just delightful. They're so lightweight, a lot going on in the footbed, really nice and soft. There's nothing that's rigid with these at all.
No, and that's the great thing, isn't it? And that's why, and it is thousands of people every year who are discovering clogs for the first time. I think really because they're so easy to just slip in and out of. And when you're indoors, you don't necessarily want to wear a slipper because you associate slippers with bedtime, don't you?
You do,
or
actually.
Off for a bath or a relaxing of some
just
sort.
relaxing. But if you've got jobs to do, which we
Yeah.
all have, then to wear a clog, it's sort of that in-between thing, isn't it?
And it's nice to just nip outside in as well, isn't it?
It is, yes. Whether it's you washing, feeding the birds, bins, whatever it is, you've got that really good grip underneath.
More from our clog selection right now, and this is almost clog meets sandal actually, because you've got, you know, it's easy enough to get in and out of course, because you just slip your foot in. You've got adjustability going on here, but you've got the breathability of a sandal. Now, maybe if you've got kind of lumpy, bumpy bits around the toe, maybe, you know, nail issues or bunion or whatever, disguises that absolutely and completely. And I have to tell you, these are so supple. Leather all of the way through and beautifully sort of, I want to say, engineered, Sheila.
The construction, yes,
it's beautiful.
is fabulous on this. The way the cut-out detail in that lovely soft leather, the one-touch fastening there. This footbed is lovely. We've actually seen a clog with this footbed before, and it really works because it's just so soft and supple. You really sink down into there as well. Great grip underneath. But I just think the construction is fantastic, and I do like this colour. We're calling it denim, but I just think it's got a little bit of teal in there as well.
Yeah, it has. It's almost like an artist has put a few shades of blue together in the palette and come up with just that beautiful, beautiful shade.
It is perfect shade.
Now, a brand new style. I have never seen this style before and I love it. It reminds me of almost like a sort of like a big top, like the centre of a tent with all that sort of billowing sail kind of look to it. So many different colours going on. It's really, really lovely. And I love the fact, Sheila, that when you've got your foot in there, as we'll see with yours as well, you've got a sense of movement going on in the design.
Well, I just thought it reminded me of a windmill. You know, when you're at the seaside and you've got that lovely windmill. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Fabulous design.
Lovely.
So different. All those different colours in there as well, which you can marry up with different tops, different bags, belts, that type of thing. But they're just lovely. The leather's great, the footbed's great. I just think if you want something that little bit different in your wardrobe and extremely colourful, I think this is gorgeous. And I've got the blue multi on, and then the other colourway is the red multi. I just think they are so different, just colourful, fun, happy clogs.
I think when you have them on as well, you've got that appearance that they've almost got that sort of textured fabric look, because it's all the different colours.
Very
you can't
much so.
immediately identify it as a leather, so it's got that kind of soft, more textile-y look to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. And I think if you are into your crafting and things like that and you want something a little bit different, these are perfect.
Just about, I have to say. There are 4 or 5 key FlyFlop designs which you will see every single season here at Pavers. Because they're so popular, we couldn't take them away. These are lovely, and they come in such a different range of colours as well, because they are ultimately one of the most comfortable buys in the whole Fly Flot range. Everything's comfortable about a Fly Flot, but people have a real place for these in their heart. And I guess it's because you've got this Very, very nice sort of textured upper going on there, which is so breathable, yet warm when it needs to be as well. And it's just so flexible. You know, it does allow for sort of lumps and bumps and issues. So it's really just a choice in terms of colour, really, Sheila, isn't it?
It is, because the thing is with a Fly Flot, and if you've ever invested before, I nearly said effervescent then, but if you've ever invested in a Fly Flot, you'll know what we mean about the comfort.
Yeah.
I mean, the footbed is fabulous. You slip your foot in, it remembers your shape of your foot, so that's an anatomic footbed. You've got anti-shock underneath, all those air bubbles in that footbed, which is fantastic. So whenever you're walking on any type of surface, it seems to take away that impact. These are just delightful to wear. And I think, you know, when you remember clogs from back in the day, they were heavy, quite hard, uncomfortable. These are so flexible and lovely.
And they're so affordable with such a massive choice of colours. Start with one colour if you've never done this before, and you will be adding many more, and you'll see why we could never ever take these away. Now I think I'm doing all of my shoe measuring at the moment in terms of weight in eggs. I'm going to say this is about 1.5 eggs in weight, which is weird, isn't it, really? Because you never think of shoes being that lightweight. If you pick up a shoe that might be around you in the house right now, generally they're quite weighty. But Fly Flots are all about being light, airy, comfortable and pretty, stylish, really nice. With this design you've got almost like, I almost want to say a slight sort of deck cherry kind of stripe. I like this. It's like a textured, beautiful textile upper there, which has got a really nice mix of colours. Again, it's so flexible as well. So if you've got lumpy, bumpy bits, not a problem whatsoever. These are anatomic in terms of the footbed as well. So you sink down into them and they remember your foot, and they always give your foot that wonderful cushioned padded support. And this, by the way, light as a feather and nice and squishy too, with a nice little grip on the bottom. Now there are several different colours in these to choose from as well, and look at the price tag on your screen right now. I think that's pretty awesome, don't you? So choose your favourite colour. If you like something that's lightweight and comfortable, get these home and see them, and I think you'll be forever smitten, like thousands of others when it comes to Fly Flots. Now, I always think these are ultimately practical. They are good looking, and for some reason they always remind me of gardening. Now, I'm a keen gardener, and when the weather gets a little bit more pleasant, I always think that something like this, just pottering around in the garden or down to the potting shed or whatever, I just think they're a really pleasant clog, and really good quality too, because you've got something which is very easy to wipe clean and look after. Has this amazing design on it. I love the floral design. The white one always reminds me of gardening, and then the other colour that we've got, the black floral, for some reason that always reminds me of like you know, those houseboats that people live on where they paint their watering cans and whatever. I just love these. They are very easy to look after. They're adjustable. As you can see, you've got a little bit of an adjustment there across the top if you need to bring them in. Again, the anatomic footbed, and again, very lightweight. I think for the price tag, they're very popular, really popular. We bring these back year after year, and something which you'll probably want to add more colours to your collection in the future. But they are beautiful and very different, aren't they? Well, there's lots there to choose from, isn't there? Lots of fabulous new styles and new colours as well. Don't forget, of course, you can see more on the website at pavers.co.uk. And don't forget to check in here at YouTube, because there are plenty of new videos coming up all the time. And I hope to see you back here very soon for the next one. For now, though, take care. Bye-bye.